on to 512, or 512, sorry, 712. So before we begin, we have two pieces of video game industry stuff to talk about. We have one feel-good story and then one not feel-good story. So, on the feel-good story, Last of Us, the TV show, is the first live-action adaptation of a video game that's being nominated for an Emmy. To which everyone and their mother who's played Last of Us is like, yeah, can you guys start taking video game stories seriously now? Or is it still going to be a joke? Let's be real, it's probably still going to be considered a joke because that's just how it is. Nothing like this will be taken seriously. Please can someone find... I'm almost willing to bet money there is a post somewhere that goes like, who has only knows The Last of Us for the TV show and made a post talking about, man, if video game stories were this good, I'd watch or play more video games. Please tell me there's a post like that somewhere. Someone has to have it, right? Let's see. What other feel... Oh, right. So that was the feel-good news. Just really good for, what's it called? On the more annoying news part now. Ugh. So we just had feel-good news about video games. Now we have some depressing news. There's been a recent study finding out that about 80% of all video games don't have any real, don't have any real preservation of any kind. So, like, a shit ton of games from back in the day, the moment they're gone, they're gonna be gone forever. Like, there's so many of these video game companies have not done anything to preserve video games because they don't want to. Because they really, really just want you playing the new stuff, and they actively want to take as much power away from you as possible when it comes to the old stuff. They don't want to preserve video games because there's so little profit in it for them. So they want to try to just eliminate them and treat them like they never actually happened, as depressing as it is to say. So, yeah. AKA, people of the internet, feel free to pirate more. Just keep fucking pirating. Do not feel bad about pirating because these companies don't care. Companies, I'll start feeling bad about pirating games when you guys start feeling bad about taking the games from us. Until then, fuck off. You will get absolutely no sympathy from me when it comes to... Really? When it comes to all this shit. You will get no sympathy from me when it comes to pirating, as long as you guys do everything in your power to make sure that we do not have access to these games. And it's only getting worse and worse and worse. Remember, all those games that were on 3DS are gone now. Just period. They're gone. You don't have access to them. You can't get them anywhere. You do not have access to so many of these games, and these companies want to make us feel bad about pirating, and then when we ask, hey, can we get like a legal means to maybe buy some of these games and, give these games another chance? They say no. And then they want us to feel bad about pirating games. It's not gonna happen. You guys don't get to have your cake and eat it too. You get one or the other. Either give us access to these games reasonably and affordably, or quit bitching about pirating. Those are your two options. Anyway. Right, we were gonna go study with On. Exams are such a downer. I'm already bummed up that that's coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Why not? We can progressively keep an eye on each other. We want to study together? Sure. You're a big help. Let's meet at the diner in Shibuya. Been searching all along. What's this? I'm so confused. What is the meaning? I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Let's think together. Yeah, you can't abandon anyone. Think like your life depends on it. Yo, quit simping, cat. I really, really want my charm to go up, please.
Okay.
I don't feel like that's a very unreasonable request. Let's work together to defeat it. Okay, time to work. Oh my god damn. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much, man. Oh well. Hey, did you know there's gonna be an... Oh, sorry. I was thinking, like, wait a second. Is that the right date? Yeah, it's the right date. I keep forgetting. I'm going by the days, but it's a different year, so I'm stupid. Hey, did you know that there's gonna be a summer festival in Odaiba? Did I say that right? Summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we can eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. That's a pretty good guy. An empty glass. Is that truth? Oh, I'm sorry. Summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? Well, we should try. We should worry about finals first. Once those are over, like summer vacations. So stay focused. You know, how does Morgana know about stuff like that? Now I think about it. Like, how would he know about things like summer vacation and shit?
Rest with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they're really taking off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school, practically one of them. I mean, sure. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good? The police should take notes. I mean, to be fair, it's... Okay, I'm not just defending the police, but again, they don't have the methods that we do. To be fair. People sure are making a fuss, even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, a mysterious group that has changed people's hearts. If I recall, there's similar rumors back during the business of Kamoshida. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Oh, shit. Sorry. Now then, please take a look at this picture. I'm Miyakun. Oh, it's Goemon. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon. He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Wasn't it thievery? It was thievery.
This is it.
Yeah, he was a legendary thief.
Correct.
That's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He was very popular and became, some called him what is it called? A gentleman thief. By the way, Goemon Bath comes from his name. Yeah, when he was literally boiled and he held his son, only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms in the media, from kabuki and novels. And like there's legends saying that when he was being boiled alive, he held his son over the boiling pot to avoid him being boiled, and because of like his honorable act there, his son was spared. I think that's just a story. I think his son did die with him. I'm not gonna hard confirm that. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know all about Japanese mythos. Also, I think a lot of what his tales did was actually mythos as well, and he wasn't like as much as a gentleman thief as he probably wasn't a real gentleman thief, and he probably just stole from everybody. But because of just how times are, people think he's a gentleman thief. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about in that regard. Anyway, I don't need my knowledge to go up any higher. I need my goddamn... I need my charm to go up, please. I would like to finish off Takemi's thing. I would really like to finish... Oh, I'm sorry. However, it's actually unclear whether or... Yeah, see? Whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, and propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that. Yeah, see? Yeah, most of them aren't actually all that noble and good. Some have just very dark alternative motives to what they did. And it's just because of how history blurs lines without knowing the full situation that people get made into gentleman thieves. Or get made into, like, these prolific figures. Kind of like how Billy the Kid is, like, this legendary outlaw that stole from the rich and shit like that, when really he was probably just as much of a goon compared to, a lot of other cowboys and what's it called? Outlaws back in the day. Yep. Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. Epic foreshadowing. Before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. Alright, tomorrow's when we're going to get that big division. Understandable. Under-fucking-standable.
It's open.
Come in. Oh, I know what's happening here.
Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Consider you're the student council president. I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
He's such a good person, man. I was advised to come, but still, I choose to do it on my own. Oh, good. Glad to hear. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being. Feel free to discuss anything you'd like with me. Oh, alright.
Yes.
So I shall. Huh, you're sounding more like I'm the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conducts. Wow, you appear to be the idle honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. I mean, I think the fact that you own up and admit that showcases that you're a lot stronger than a lot of people, Makoto. Oh, you sure had me fooled. I think she had the entire school fooled. Let's be real here. Oh my god, Makoto, you humble... I'm not gonna say that. It sounds mean. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Agreed. Yo, mental gains are the best gains. Especially lately. I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you? Yes, it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. Agreed. There is no people out there. I'm being 100% honest with this one. There is absolutely no shame of getting help. You are not weak. You are not pathetic. You are not sad. We all need help every once in a while, and there is absolutely no shame in asking for some help. This is from, I wasn't a counselor, but I was a teacher. So please, everyone and anyone out there, if you feel like shit's getting way too hard and it's just way too difficult to deal with, please, I beg you, just ask for some help. I implore you, ask for some help. You are not weak. You are not pathetic. You should not feel like it. Please. And anyone who says you are weak or pathetic or anything for trying to get mental help is the actual loser in this situation. Okay? All right. Anyway, you really seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Preachers to the choir in that one, aren't you, Maruki? Those who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying, but it seems like you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only feels like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
hey,
Not so much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have grown up to be a bit uptight because of that. Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate? It's not that I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon. Well, of course, I never think of them as replacements for my father or sister. No one can replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back, and I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like where you put it that way. No one can ever be replaced, yet you need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you. My skills are pretty limited. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Maruki is so awesome.
Hey,
Ready for exams. I'm pretty sad that the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. Alright, who wants to hang? Exams are close. Have your studies been going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. What do you think? Want to study together? Potentially. What are my options? Regi's max. Yusuke I can raise up. Honestly, I don't feel like I need to study more, so I'd rather just hang out with Yusuke, TBH. Do I have an Emperor? I do have an Emperor. And what's my link with him anyway? Let's see. Emperor is at 2. Yeah, I'd much rather hang out with Yusuke today, if I'm being honest. I have more than enough knowledge that I should be fine. Alright, the station is always full of people, so here's a perfect spot for people watching. By the way, do you have any business here? I came to see you. Must have had a wealth of free time if that is your decision. I have some news. My piece Desire has been accepted into public exposition. It's on display as we speak. Would you like to come see it with me? Yes, I would. Very much so. Then let's head to the museum. To be honest, I have yet to actually go there myself. This should be quite lovely. Alright. Be safe out there, my man. And there's a new spot. The museum. Get culture in art. Da, 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 da. Oh, wow. Ooh, I know.
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspects of the show, there will be an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out amongst the sea of art here. And yet, no one's come to see it. Perhaps they're afraid of the truth held within the dare not to take a closer look. What's this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. Entitles Desire. I see no desire here. I understand that the area is for students. This artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. D, there's nothing elegance or emotion in this piece. Come, dear, there are much more detailing pictures over there. Don't worry, I'm not bothered in the slightest. There's nothing more than a dribble of unrefined commoners. I needn't pay any mind to them. As long as those who know understand my work, I will be happy. This is... Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why I accepted the expedition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did
Dare you? Are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work, then with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. The brushstrokes are splendid, given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It's empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. Damn! My work is empty? Don't let it bother you. Indeed.
Why?
Why? I put my heart and soul into this piece. Capture the essence of desire. Is it supposed to lay bare the reality of this world? Perhaps he was right. Maybe empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they're not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me. Oh god.
What could this be?
How could I have been fooled myself into believing otherwise? Yusuke, it's as though I've been forsaken by the gods of arts. The great mistake shall be the end of me. Stop exaggerating. No, there's no exaggeration. I'm well and truly finished. What's going to happen to me? Bro, come on. What's going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? This isn't like you, and you know it. Stand the fuck up. When? Agreed. You're correct. Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, being cursed by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful.
Okay.
That is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. How exactly? I'll start by painting. After that, I will paint beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you will allow me to continue my skill card service as well, Ren. I shall conquer this! Okay, buddy.
Alright.
Yusuke is such a card. I didn't do that on purpose! Nothing. Let us head home. We should start anew. A slump, huh? must pause for just causing a scene earlier. That one gentleman's scream made me fully realize I would have been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on drawing. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished by the end of today. That's the spirit. If anything, I should be doing more. I'll do anything to escape this slump. With your support, I will be able to pick myself up rather quickly today. I hope this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. We'll meet again soon. No, Yusuke. It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home. Ooh, crossword.
Hey, hey!
Yes, let's play a little. Medicine of varying legality. What? Poppy products? Imported illegally. Narcotics? No. I don't know. Or I probably do know. I'm probably gonna call myself a dumbass when I don't. Like, it's probably something really. What am I? So, this downward one isn't narcotics, but this across one is. Oh my god. Narcotics. Yo. And this is smuggle. And which means this is opium. Oh my god. Accidental genius right there. This term applies to any medicine that dulls the senses, but is more often used as a generic term for both legal and illegal drugs being misused. Morphine, a common narcotic used as a painkiller in many medical facilities, is named after Morpheus, the Greek god of sleep.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Hey, look, Connoisseur's on TV. All right. Hey, Kawakami. Speaking of that, before I continue, worse, better. Okay, nothing, 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 nothing.
Okay.
Man's armor. Women's armor. City boots. Yoshiro. Run as wash it is. And call Kawakami.
Hi.
Oh, apparently it's her day off. What does it say? They're calling me. I came here just for you on my day off. You better be grateful. One of my options for today. No. Sorry, Ryuji. Good luck, buddy. See, I would study with you, but I feel like I'm already good when it comes to studies, and you're maxed out. So, rip you? Oh, I can't raise Chihaya yet. I guess we're gonna raise up Mishima? I do have a moon on me, right? I do not have a moon on me. Can I make a moon really fast?
Hey, inmate.
Boop.
Time for some. You wish to perform an execution fusion.
Can I make a moon?
Let us begin this.
Oh, let me change that. Can I make a new moon? Yes, I can make Mothman. let's go make Mothman.
Looks pretty tough.
A cryptid sighted between the 60s and 80s in West Virginia. It has shining red eyes and is named for the fin-like appendages on its side. It uses its keen sense of smell to track down, for blood to track down the source and feed on it. Apparently, Mothman is a good guy or a good cryptid because it like warned of a bridge collapse or something. Who am I fusing for this? Oni and Thunderbird? Yeah, I can get another sun later.
A strong persona indeed.
Sure.
Great things are possible. Do you
Running out of money again.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
All targets. Meha, Meteorama, Divine Grace, and Snap.
It will receive. Girls, let us begin.
Me Mothman, what am I? Oh yeah, Mia Mask you have. I can't believe I accidentally the answer. Sure, better than Tatarafu. Well, no, you're better than Tatarafu.
Done already?
Yep.
Right.
Want to go back?
It is time, inmate.
All right, and that's a pretty good place to stop. When we return, we will hang out with Mishima, and then we're gonna have our break as we. So what's gonna happen tomorrow is that we're gonna do our exams one after another, after another, after another. So then we'll return in a couple of days. Until then, I'll probably go back to playing Persona 3 Portable. I mean, I do gotta finish that game before the remake comes out, right? Either way, I want everyone out there to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. But for right now, I am out. Later.